you ready. Okay, so this is our cruise screen. You basically hit the cruise button and you can see the RPM or the miles per hour of cruise. And you turn it on here. You adjust your speed with the arrow keys up and down. And you can also adjust your throttle position, 0 to 100%, which is exclusive to Malibu. Helps in turns, higher speed turns, and precise maneuvering. If I hit the presets button, I've got access to all of my rider presets. Go home mode, which basically empties everything out, stows the wedge, and sets your speed to 20 miles per hour. You've got wakeboard beginner, which is no ballast, wedge up, and 18 miles per hour. Then we've got wakeboard intermediate, which is the center ballast tank, the right and the left rear ballast tank at 50%, and the wedge fully engaged at 100 and 19.4 miles per hour. If I scroll down, I've got wakeboard advanced, 22.4 miles an hour, and you can see the ballast levels there. And then the wedge is also 100% engaged. And then we've got our surf setup, surf left, surf right, and ski, which is essentially no ballast, no wedge, and 32 miles per hour. Now you can customize any of these presets to fit into your riding style, whatever you happen to be doing, wake skating, surfing, wakeboarding, and you can add more presets. We've got 7 that come from the factory. You can have as many as 10. From here you can go to your media button. Media is all of your stereo controls and video. From here you can power your stereo on. You can switch to play video, which can be connected through a third-party device. Right now this is playing from an iPhone. You can also connect a video gaming system like Wii. You can connect a DVD player, basically any video source. If I hit media again, I've actually got a second source input that would play here, or I can hit it a third time, go back to my stereo controls, where I can control my volume, my mode, which goes between radio, USB, which you can add music stored on a USB drive you can play, or your iPhone or iPod you can play and control. Okay, so when we're done with our media functionality, video, stereo, I just hit back to Viper to get back to the other Malibu functions. Right now we can get some different gauge views by pushing the gauge button. This is kind of a combination view. We can see our depth, we can see our power wedge position, we can see our ballast levels, and we can see our speed control. One of the great things about Maliview is from any screen you can always see this speed banner, which allows you to see your set speed and your actual speed. That's pretty helpful when you're out on the water. If I hit gauges again, I can get a different look, the analog style look. Still tells me, where my wedge is, and it also tells me some other miscellaneous system information. But still got the speed banner there. Hit gauges again, still another view. Obviously the depth is the focal point of this view, real easy to see what's beneath you in the water. And then if you want to get into setup, by pushing the setup button, you have access to almost every system function in the boat. You can check your engine code and your engine diagnostics, your gauge diagnostics. You can check about Maliview and see what version of the software you have. The great thing about Maliview is it's also software upgradable. Through a file loaded onto a USB drive, you can upgrade the system as different versions become available.